Now the next dude has begged me to put his gun on YouTube. Absolutely begged me. So I'm going to. What have we got? Shimming, MOSFET, motor, short trigger, quick response, hop up gears. I play with .2. I play with .2s. Not any fucking more, you don't. Play with .2s. 350 between 3 and 5 feet per second. You know best. Yeah, fucking do, mate. He will have told me what this is, and I would have agreed to take it, but fuck knows, I've forgotten what it is. I have forgotten. I had to get some more blades as well, because I've run out of blades. What have we got? There better be a fucking lollipop in between all these fucking layers. When the music stops, everyone climbs on top of his mother. Jesus Christ, it's an M4. The rail system's a bit too short. It's not the original barrel, whatever that might be. It's a Spetna. It's another ENC Spetna.
Demetrius, get off the game, go to the bathroom, and take a shit. Now.
Hey.
Bathroom and shit now. Go to the bathroom and take a shit. I can smell you. Get off.
Hey,
go to the bathroom.
Get out.
Go to the bathroom. I can smell you shitting yourself. Get up and go to the bathroom. Now.
No.
Get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, what the hell?
Go to the...
In a tale as old as time, one man, one KWA, every single upgrade. I fact it though. When somebody sends you something and they say, wasn't my fault, happy to admit I made a mistake, wasn't my fault, but they've gone out and bought the internet's guide to absolutely everything that you should put inside your gun. You know, Now bear in mind, he's already stated that the motor just fell apart on its own. And honestly, you wouldn't believe how frequently I hear that. It just fell apart on its own. I wasn't pulling the wires and being a div. Guess what? They don't just fucking fall off on their own, do they? Hey? I really don't like these fucking grips. Nothing in there. It's empty! Let's see how this just fell apart on its own. I get to be Saki on my channel. Okay, so you've pulled that. Okay, it doesn't happen on its own. So that's been pulled. That's a 10-second fix. Here's my problem. Your motor pinion isn't on properly. Look at that. Look at it. Look at that. Look at the amount of play on that. Look at it. I shall read. Can't wait to phone this dude. I dread to think how this... I mean, look, it can't work. It literally can't work. Let me try and pull that off. You can see the grub screw was in. But there's no thread lock. But that is damaged. So that's what's happened there. I expect to open this up. Fucking hell. Look, look, look. Oh, right. Not surprised. Let's give them back a call, shall we? Oh, Ella, I was about to give up and go, right, let's go back in the box. I am laughing very much. Yeah.
You've done the internet said do this. Woohoo! Jump in the air. Have you seen my Warhead channel video where I smang the motor around by its wire and go, it didn't just fall off on its own. It was you. I can talk to you like negative airsoft because you're mine now. You're not a Warhead customer, I'm polite. You did that because the gremlins didn't jump in the box and go, You did it, it's fine. Now the problem is, you fitted your original motor with the Titan, because I can tell the way the Titan wires are bent over as you'd normally have a motor, and you'd never do that with these wired tabs. You would have to keep those completely straight with the wired tabs. That doesn't loan itself to the KWA/EPM grip, because with their reinforced wires that I hate so much, the way their pistol grip goes on and the sheer lack of room makes it, even with the tab types, they're a bit of a dick. But with the wired type of Warhead motor, that can be tricky, especially if you already bent those tabs over once. So I can just put some heat shrink around that wire. I mean, there's a couple of little strands that are damaged, it's nothing else. But I'm probably going to do it properly, and I'll probably wire it in. When I'm all done with the build, I will cut your wires down shorter and then put longer wires directly onto your Warhead, and then click, in they go. The motor speed, if you're going to be using 7.4, that's fine. Lions, fuck Lions off. Fuck them off. Even I was wrong. I was so pleased with Lions. I was so happy. I'm not taking the video down because that would be hypocritical where I'm saying, I like Lions. Oh, that was the other thing. This is why I started the Warhead motor. I got sidetracked. What thread lock did you use? There's no thread lock on this that I can see, and if there is, it's a very small amount. It needs to dry cold. If you heat it up, then it breaks down. And your pinion was wedged on there halfway. So your pinion was only halfway down its shaft, which means the tower can slide up and down like a chimp wanking. And then when I managed to pull it off on video. Eventually I managed to pull it off, so I have to take your motor apart and check it. There's a little bounce inside your motor, so I'll check that out as well when I rewire it. And yeah, you fucked it, dude. It was screaming at you because the motor pinion was halfway off and halfway on. The grub screw was halfway out, and I still couldn't pull it off.
Oh no, I did not have any things on that.
He was fucking lovely. Can you believe it? He was fucking lovely. I like that. I like it when the airsofters are lovely. He said, no, I definitely thread locked the pinion. Oh no, I didn't. So he thought all the grinding noise from where he'd basically twisted, you can see he twisted it, and he knows he pulled it and twisted it. That has come about where he's basically just wrenched that this way. These are on a cable. You have to think about how you're positioning them. You can't just bend them and twist them. You're doing it, you know, it's wiring. You're routing the wires. You wouldn't get your new fucking super whatever the fuck thing for your computer. I don't think about computers. Your brand new gaming laptop hard drive tray holder thing, and you wouldn't just smash it in like that. You'd pay attention. You'd clean the little bits. So if he'd have put that in like that, he'd have been fine. But he didn't. He pulled it tight that way, and it's torn it. And he's gone, oh fuck, and that's what's happened. And here, he thought all the noise was coming from that. It's not coming from that. The noise is coming from this, because now it's quite a lot of bounce in this. Quite a lot of bounce. And that is because he didn't thread lock the pinion. It's come up halfway, it's been clanging around, and he has said there was a hell of a lot of metal filings in here. And he said, I've not done that many rounds, I think you can check. So I'm going to check now how many rounds he's done. And it's an expert! Fuck off! Right, how many shots has it done before it fucked it? What do we reckon? 39 rounds a second. He has done 200 rounds. This selector works. Got on burst. Trigger. That's fine. Right, well, let's set this up for brushless. Battery protection off, cycle detection on, active brake adaptive. No. Manual. 0. Have a nice day. Gear ratio, KWA, nope. Warnings and info, off. Brushless mode, auto. Don't want the fucking brushless mode on. I don't. Absolute shithorse. Ooh! Fuck off! Oh! And then I twisted on my wires. It wasn't me. Then I put on my pinion. It wasn't me. But I did use the thread lock. It wasn't me. But maybe I didn't. Put my stock on the blue tack. Use the silicone rubber. How could I forget that I have given this an STD? I saw the marks in his gearbox. And what the fuck are these things for? Oh my god! Not easy being neg, is it? Oh no! That one. Oh no! Oh no! What about this one? That one's right. Oh my god! Oh my god! I mean, there's metal filings in the nozzle! Why is the silicone grease lumpy? Oh, is that pubes? Cat hair. Cat hair. Cat hair, everybody. Cat hair. The screws haven't been set on the gears properly. Look at that. Ready? That's a no-no. This is going to be a fun bit. I'm going to take the trigger out. What? What? It was not even attached. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got a gold coloured spring because that makes it better. If you put paint on the spring, it goes in the fucking gearbox. And look. Oh. I need a coffee. Right. Who makes this spring? It's got paint on it. If you've got paint on the spring, it's going to end up in your gun. It's a painted spring, but it has to bounce, so the paint is going to flake off like that. Like, it's just common sense. Jesus fucking Christ. Non-linear gold! Like, just... And the original's fucking snipped. Buy Laylax, it's really fucking good. Look, you can see it on my fucking hands. You can see it on my hands. There's your first problem. Holy shit. Holy shit! What the fuck are those? There's electrical tape on there, and the actual connector was just floating. It's attached to nothing. Why is your silicone grease lumpy? Your piston's too slim. But why is your silicone grease lumpy? Why is it lumpy? Your bevel gear is fucked. These screws you've tightened in more, as you can see. So you tighten them in, and then you have to ground them away. So that one you can't do because it's underneath that. But these ones, you can. So you tighten them all the way in and then grind them away. Otherwise that is going to be scratching on here. Don't worry, it didn't, because everything was so unshimmed, the whole thing bounced up and down. Here's your motor. If you were to have it backwards, or just, if you do it properly and hold it in the right place and all that crap like that, then it won't strip. But obviously it's stripped where it's been pulled in place like that, so I'll fix that. No thread lock. You can see where the screw was originally in its place. You can see that little divot there. That is where you originally had the screw in. Because there's no thread lock, it's gone up in the air and done all that to the inside of your gearbox casing. Guess I better fix it. Right then, all done. Had a little chat with the dude, and yeah, he was very nice. Very funny. It's not easy being neg, is it? It's quite hard. What can I say? Things you do and don't need to do. Is the Ronin motor good? Yes, it's very good. Is it overkill for a 1-joule build in the UK? Absolutely. If you're in the UK, you don't need this one. CNC Black's got massive benefits. The base has got massive benefits. The Ronin, not so much. Not so much. You can get away with not getting the Ronin one. You can get the cheaper one. That's no problem. The motor tower was fucked. The pinion was damaged. I've changed all that shit out. This, whatever is going on there, words, I don't know. So that's something that happened, but it was broken off inside his Titan. Titan 2 expert version. Yeah, it's very annoying that they've got rid of the basic versions of their units because, let's face it, you're paying for the exact same thing. It's just you're paying for additional firmware. It's free money. Do I like the Titan 2 more than the Titan? Sometimes yes. The Titan, I really don't like it. The Aster, I prefer it, but again, it's not perfect. I only use them in AKs. Titan 2, when they work straight away, they're perfect. And they are easier to get working straight away. And it does a lot of things. This does a whole load of stuff that it doesn't need to do, really. It doesn't need to do all that stuff, but there you go. Does it work? Yes, this one works absolutely fine. It's just there are a few little niggles in there that I don't like, and that is that the auto brushless mode, that can just fuck off. That is so irritating because the gun will work better if you set it up manually. You know, it's just a fact. The ones that I've had that don't work, you know, you put it on semi, it will fire in semi, put it on full, it'll fire in full, put it back to semi, it'll give you one burst until you let go of the trigger, pull the trigger again, and then it works in semi. Put it over to safe, it'll do one shot on semi, and then it will go to safe. It needs to play catch up. I get that very, very frequently with these. My video, a little short one, on the Maple Leaf Macaron Silicon, and Mr. Hop Silicon. My God, it's amazing how people are so fucking dumb. They still comment on how, well, I use Maple Leafs in all of my guns, and I see the use all the time, and you clearly don't know how to fit one, and mine works perfectly at minus 40 degrees, and you go, oh, fucking hell. Silicone. Silicone. Alright? They're crap. They're crap. Yes, they might very well work in your very cold country. I get it. I'm not in a very cold country. I don't need this shit. I don't need it. Okay? It's sticky. Listen. It's sticky. You don't want it. You don't fucking want it. And if you can't even read the title, it says silicon right there. Like, you dumb fucks. So stupid. This is the guy's Lion. I am not a believer in Lions anymore. I was very pleased when I first tried a Lion. Now I figured out all about Lions, and I'm not a fan of Lions, but I will test it on his. I will test it on his battery, so you can hear what it's like. This is 16:1 gears that he supplied. The only parts I've changed out in this build: the piston, the spring, because he had that ridiculous gold painted spring. If you put Laylax and Prometheus on anything, morons will buy it. It's absolutely not worth it. If you've got optical sensors inside here, you've got optical sensors, why would you risk there being flakes of gold paint covering the sensors? Like, what were you thinking? So, once I changed it out to an M110 spring, one tooth off the pickup side, just to be absolutely sure, because I knew it was going to be fast. And it's got the 45k. It's fast. It's a fast motor. So on 7.4, it's fine. All right. So there, semi, fine, full. Now, I want it to be very, very clear. When I put videos up, mine's faster than that. Well, good for fucking you. Are you using 11.1? What, you know, is it faster? Yay! Yay! It's better because it's faster. I prefer reliability and less noise and, you know, proper feeding. I like that stuff rather than look how fast this goes. Oh fuck! I'm going back to the safe zone because it's broke again. This turned out fine if you like the look of this gun, which I don't because it's just appalling. There is nothing about this that I like in the slightest. There's nothing here that I like. It's just repugnant, but it works just fine.